That game is fun too. It has a neat combat system to it. That's fun. It gets repetitive after a little bit, but the game itself is fun, and it's a decent story, and the uh, the comedy of it is a lot of fun. Right about now for hours. Weekends are completely up in the air. Just finished playing Minecraft. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's why you bounced earlier. Gotcha. Oh, cool, man. Cool, cool. I'll have to check you out sometime when I'm not streaming. Sounds like we stream about the same time, but if I get an opportunity, I'll pop on over. Yeah, it's a fun game. No, I don't right now. I originally had the intention of doing that. Like I have a YouTube set up. I just I haven't done anything to it yet. Not exactly sure how I want to treat it. Do you just upload from Twitch here, or do you actually like do a lot with your videos? Yeah, man. It's all good. I can do that. Just started. I'm just starting out, and if I tried to edit my videos, yeah, yeah, I know some of those like the actual like YouTubers that do that stuff. Like they spend like whole entire days doing that. That's just like crazy. So like I originally had the intentions of doing it. I just don't know how I want to do it yet. Um, I'll probably do like you were saying, like just straight uploads. But I don't know. I feel like I'd want to do it for different games. So I don't know. I've been streaming for what, babe? Like 3 weeks now? Yeah, about 3 weeks now. I started with Grim Dawn. I played that for a little bit, and then I was like, I kind of want to be a variety streamer. That was my original intention. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for it. Um, and so I stopped playing Grim Dawn, not because I didn't like it, just because I wanted to start to get into other things. And yeah, I stopped playing Grim Dawn, and then I started playing Crashlands, and I just finished Crashlands on Saturday. And oh, I hear the damn skitter again. That fucking noise is creepy as shit. Yeah, I just finished this last Saturday and started playing this. Shabam! It's nice so people can check you out at any time. Then you get a tad bit of fan base, so you have something to start making it. Yep. No, I completely agree. Shadowrun is a RPG game with XCOM like battle mechanics. Um, it's not a very long game. I want to say on howtobeat.com, howlongtobeat.com, it's like I think like it says like the Shadowrun Returns is like 20 to 22 hours. Um, and then the other one I have, Shadowrun, I don't remember what the other one is. It's Shadowrun something. It's like 20 to 25 hours. Yeah, cool. Thanks, man. I'll do the same. I'll make sure to add you after stream, and just so I don't forget, I'll make a note of it, or else I will forget. Not because I'm mean, but because I'm forgetful. But yeah, I started playing Shadowrun on Saturday after I beat Crashlands. I beat Crashlands like right at the beginning of the stream, which I knew was going to happen because I was on the last boss. Um, And then I gotta change my power real quick. And then I was like, okay, what should I do? And one of the other people that frequents my streams often. Right? Hey, you're following me though, so it's all good. I'll pop up eventually. Um, anyway, one of the people that that frequents my stream said, you know what? I gave me the option. I was like, well, what do you want to see? So we started Shadowrun, and as soon as I started playing it, they had to bounce. So I was like playing it for a little bit longer, and I was like, man, I'm getting kind of tired of reading. Because you know it's an RPG, so there's a decent amount of reading, and I want to be interactive in that sense. So I'm reading, and I'm like, man, this is getting kind of like it's not boring. Like the game was cool and it was interesting, but I was like, I'm getting kind of sick of reading. Um, so I was like, you know what? I got this game. I'm gonna try it out, and so I kind of decided like, I think I'm just gonna stick with this for now, and probably go to Shadowrun after this is done, unless I find something else. That's like my biggest thing with RPGs is especially the ones that aren't voice acted. It's like this is really cool, but I don't know if I feel like reading for an entire stream. But yeah, but the combat's fun because, like I said, it's like XCOM type style combat. Exactly. Yep. But the thing is with a game like that, it's kind of about the story because the original thing starts out as um, basically you're a Shadowrunner, which I think is basically someone who does like different tasks and gets paid to like get information, or I don't know if they like are hitmen as well, but you start out as that person, and somebody you used to do runs with dies, sends you an email out of nowhere like a kill switch trigger that shoots you an email that says, hey, if you've gotten this email, I'm dead, blah blah blah, I have a tracker in me, so you can find me. And so it's like an investigation-y type RPG. So like the story is kind of important because as you meet people and you know go through the text, you have options to respond back to them. Um, so like especially in a game like that, I feel like you need to read because then it kind of adds up. You know, like it makes sense to. My computer can't record it and playing it. Ah, gotcha. So you record the same time you're playing. You don't just because isn't there an option on Twitch to um, export your video or whatever to YouTube? So I want to say I think that's what some streamers do. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Or in a game like that, it'd be like, okay, well, where do I go next? Well, if you would have read what that person said, you'd know. There's a skitter in one of these. Oh yeah, it's full. You can sync up accounts. I choose not to because I want to have them on my computer right away. Better control for future. Synced up my Twitter and it felt too spammy. I don't trust it now. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about syncing up my Twitter, but then I was like, no, I'll just kind of like you said. I'll just do it myself. So what do you do then? Do you, on your OBS, do you just hit start recording the same time you hit start streaming? Well, remember, there's a delay, so I'm seeing your chat and I'm responding, but it seems like, you know. I need that key card for the mine. So we are going to get rid of. Oh, I'm at my 48 item limit too. Cool. There we go. Okay. Is it under like the start recording? Yeah. Yeah, I might mess with that. I feel like I'd want to do it for slightly shorter games though. I don't know. And then there's also like, so do you sync chat in with your main play screen as well? So when you upload it to YouTube, there's kind of like the chat scrolling there too, so they can see what you're talking or who you're talking to or whatever. Well, this is kind of like scary, just like a place where a fucking bunch of dead shit's at. It's like, what is the purpose of that? Because that's kind of freaky. Okay. Alright. How do I get to these? So I can seize it, but I can't. Oh, you know what? I bet this is next. I bet this is the next level down. I betcha, because I have no way to get to it from here. So we'll leave the Pac-Man. And the option is in the broadcast settings. Automatically save them. Okay, gotcha. How big is the file usually? Like, how long do you stream comparatively to how big the file is? Because that's one thing I lack is I don't have a whole lot of space. Like, I have a 250 gig hard drive that I store all my games on, and then I have a 160 or something like that gig SSD that I have my OS on. My OS and, like, you know, other things that I use. Oh, that's not too big. That's not bad at all. And then what software do you usually use to do all the other crap with it? I'm brain farting on the term. Leftover extra hard drive that I'm using to store. I can see how. Yeah. Well, eventually I would like to get a bigger SSD for my main, or just get a bigger SSD for my games to be stored on, and then just leave the smaller one like literally just for my OS. I feel like I'm going to need them blood samples for the biolab, so I'm going to stop doing that. Not like there's not going to be enough